Hello everyone, this is Judy coming to you from my scrapbook loft, and welcome. Thank you so much for taking time to visit with me. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Part 3. This is part 3 of the mini tool chest of drawers. This is what we have done so far. The glue off, the dried glue. This is what we have done so far. We've done the drawers, we've put our spacing between, thickened that up, and thickened up the sides with layers of paper. And we have put our one piece back on. Like I said, it's you don't need to do the back like you do these because of the drawers are covered in the back. But we do need to make our corners back here pretty, okay? So we're going to cover them 4 3/4. And I want 2 of them. We're going to score them down the center. We're just going to score it 7/8 of an inch because these are almost 2 inches, not hardly 2, but so 7/8 of an inch. Fold that over. And burnish that. And now we're going to put our tape on here. Should have turned it off, paused it while I did this. I didn't think it would take as long. I'm not going to use glue on this part. Okay, put this back in the drawer so I know where it's at. I'm going to burnish it down so that there are no air bubbles in it. If there's air bubbles in it, it will turn loose. This tape will. And I did not go over the score line, which on this it would not have mattered much at all. Because it's going to get covered up down on the bottom. And now we're just going to put it even on the edge, just like that. And then we're just going to start burnishing it down. Like that, and see, it's made a real pretty edge there. You don't see no edges of the paper. Do the same thing with this one. Oops, I took all the tape off, didn't mean to. Let's see. I want to make sure I've got the right end up. Yeah. So now we're going to do this. Take my thumb and just start working that down. Then you just take your bone folder and see how that dressed that up real pretty? Just dressed it up really pretty. Okay, and now my next thing, and I am going to do some layering on the top and the bottom, okay, just like I did in between these drawers and on the sides. So I will come back and show you that. There's no need in you all watching me do that. It's just repetitive of laying layer on a layer and layer and layer. So yeah, just layer after layer. Unless I want to, no, I think I'll do it just like the other one. I'm just gonna put the top on and just make it square, no overhangs on that. Okay, I'll be back. I am going to show you all this. I'm going to measure how long I need this piece here, and I've got my ruler that's got the 16ths and the 32nds and all that good stuff on it, and it's 5 and 3/16. 5 and 1, 2, 3/16. 5 and 3/16 wide, and of course it's going to be 4 and 3/8. Okay. Four and 3/8. Five and 3/16. 1, 2, 3. And let's see how that works. It's perfect. That is perfect. Okay, so I need to cut all my layers that I'm going to put on here at 5 and 3/16 and 4 and 3/8. So, be back. Okay, I'm back, and we're mottering. We are making the edges pretty on the front and the back and the sides. We've already done these sides here, and I've done the top side like this to cover up the raw edges like that. So now we're going to do the back part of it. And make sure I don't have any paper hanging over that's going to give me a problem. And that's going to be 5 1/4 plus 1/16. 5 1/4 plus 1/16. It's that little mark between 1/4 and 3/8. And there we are. And we're going to use glue because we want to be able, if we need to move it around. And I'm putting it on heavy. So I want to be able to move it around. One thing I've not learned how to do yet, which I would like to do, is like miter the corners to where they would be neater and not doubled like this. But I've not learned how to do miter the corners with folded paper yet. I can do it with a single sheet, but not with folded. So, now, see how pretty it covered up those edges? And then when you put your pattern paper on, or whatever paper you're going to use, then you have, you'll have some pretty corners. And this is the bottom, which I have put my layers on. You hear my hubby in the background. He has COVID. Yep. A little overhang there. All right. This one I'm just going to lay on here and measure. Just cut it off. I'm just going to cut it off. Like so. And then straighten up the cut that I got there at an angle. Bless his heart. I'm trying to stay away from him. I don't want it. Okay. There we go. That's one. Sorry for the noise. I cut this edger, I forget what it's called. Some people call it binder. I don't call it a binder because it's not really binding anything. It's hiding stuff. Yeah. It's just hiding stuff. Cover up. It's a cover up, you all. A little bit of edge right there. Okay. I don't want to cut it on that end. Let's do this. It's the front, and I don't want to cut it on the front. There we go. Okay. He should be in the bed, not infecting my whole house. It's all right, ain't it? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I don't want it, you all. I do not want it. There we go. And when we get this done, you guys, this box is done. Outside of me just putting my pattern paper on, it's going to be Done. Laid back. Laid back. Made in one day. Gotta fill my glue bottle up too. Okay. And that, you all, is the end of part 3. There's your mini toolbox chest of drawers. I'll get the glue off as it dries. It'll flick off most of it. Clean it up. It's got glue spots all over it. But that's what happens when I make boxes. But I always get to clean them up. And there we are. You all. 1, 2, 3. There is the box. If you guys follow the tutorial, you should be able to make your box pretty easy. If you have any problems, please just, my email is in my about section, and most of you have it. Yeah, you can contact me if you'd like. All right. Oh, I want to show you something before you go. I started working on this the other day. Yeah. Of course, I'm making another one. Only thing, I made it see-through. See the acetate? I'm working on this one. The acetate. I wanted one I could see what's in the drawers. So I thought, let me try that. So there's my acetate. And I'm working on that for myself. I may give this one to my granddaughter. She's taking classes and she's working too, so I may just give it to her. All right. I want to thank you all for watching. And Annie Creates, Olive Shay, Stace, and Therese. I hope this helps you. And thank you all for the privilege of your time. Hugs to you from me, and God bless.